Hey, what's up guys? This review is on The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, directed by Peter Jackson. I'm really glad they didn't sell out on this one and let another director take over, because that would have been a disaster, let's face it. Let's get into it. Many years ago, a dragon known as Smaug overtook the Lonely Mountain, which was home to the dwarves at the time. A team of 13 dwarves and one wizard known as Gandalf decided to go back to the Lonely Mountain and take over what was rightfully theirs. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, they bring along one timid, sheltered hobbit known as Bilbo Baggins. This is the first of 3 films which will lead right up to The Lord of the Rings. I like how they did that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not read any of the books. I'm not a real big book guy, but I hear it's pretty spot on to the books. And I could definitely appreciate the imagination in all of these films. I mean, I love The Lord of the Rings. You got to appreciate the character development that Peter Jackson puts in his films. Even with 13 dwarves in this, you feel like you got to know each of them in their own way. They've all got their own personalities, of course, and all of them did a really good job acting. There's one actor that really stood out to me and did an exceptional job. His name is Richard Armitage, and he played Thorin. He killed it. I mean, his character is great. The visual effects were astonishing. I mean, this is as realistic as it gets. And the fight scenes, man, they were clever. I love the way the fight scenes played out. And the music was great too, of course. And the story was great too. I love the story. I'm really looking forward to the other 2 films. There's been a lot of people that have been complaining about the 48 frames per second. I saw it in 3D, so I didn't notice it as much. So I can't really comment on all that, but what I saw in 3D looked great. There is one thing that bothers me about the story, and I'm not gonna say much about it because it's kind of a spoiler. So if you wanna watch that, I'm gonna put it at the very end of this and you can check it out, but I really want you to see it. So yeah, not gonna talk about that anymore. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. I'm giving it an 8.7. TV Travy approved. Go check it out. My question for you this week: what is your favorite Lord of the Rings film? Leave me your answer in the comment section under this video. Here's what the guys had to say about The Hobbit, An Unexpected
Hobbit.
Journey.
Going into this, I kind of half expected this movie to kind of suck. Yeah, you got Lord of the Rings, which were like epic, more epic, and then The Hobbit, supposed to be like a prelude to all this stuff. Holy was I wrong?
Holy Hobbit, who would have thunk that Peter Jackson would outdo himself? You know, you have Lord of the Rings and you think, what can be better? The Hobbit. Sounds, I mean, I kept an open mind. It is Peter Jackson after all, and it took him over a year and a half just to shoot the damn thing. Not to mention a bunch of reshoots because he decided to take 2 movies and make them into 3, which is awesome. I got something to look forward to for the next 2 years.
I literally, like, my socks were wowed right off me. I was like, oh my god, this movie is sick. I get weird with trailers. When I see stuff in trailers, music, or certain things, I expect to see that in the movie. I expect to see that's what you roped me in. The music in the trailer, like every time they play, I'd be like, oh, shut up, like this music. Played it nonstop throughout the entire film. Loved it. Every time there like be an epic swing of a sword or something, they play that theme from the trailer. It gave you those like girly goosebumps when you know it's a good movie.
Oscar contender, absolutely. Best picture, best visual effects, I'm guessing, yes sir. The story, just when you thought you knew everything there was to know about Middle Earth, there's so much more that goes into it. And like my colleague Jeff said, the music you see in the trailer is something they use extensively throughout the movie, and it is good music. Howard Shore has not fallen short since The Sixth Sense. That was good too. By the way, the ending, Bruce Willis has been dead all along.
4 characters from the original trilogy do make an appearance. I'm not going to tell you who. You're going to have to watch it to find out for yourself, but it's worth it. And I'm told from online stuff that there'll be others in the other ones. And second, there's a dragon in this, like an actual fire-breathing dragon, not like the little black kind of wannabe dragons in the other ones. I mean, we're talking dragon. Yeah, and they did an excellent job with that too. Again, you have to see it to know what I'm talking about.
You got the characters, you come to really care about them. There's spirit, there's excitement, there's adventure. It has its small moments where they chit-chat, but it's important. It have these where it counts. And yes, it is a long movie, but this is an epic tale. Epic tale, long movie comes with the territory. And George Peter Jackson will probably come up with an hour-longer version, extended for the Blu-ray and DVD releases. But I don't plan on buying them until all 3 of them are out. I'm not going to buy 1, then buy 2, then buy 3, and then when they come in a special package, I'm going to buy all 3 all over again.
And usually they put them in books.
Yeah, and they put little special packages.
Like it's like a book.
Yeah, shut up. This is my review.
Like the original.
Shut up!
My only real complaint about this entire thing is it's like 3 hours long. And there's a lot of talking and kind of a lot of, let's just go to killing stuff, man. Let's brawl. Seriously though, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. Go see it. I mean, there's just no getting around it. It's one of those movies that's kind of like, you know what, I'm going to pluck you and put you in a world for, you know, a couple hours, and you're going to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you have zero imagination.
Out of 5, I do 4.5 out of 5. The reason for not a full 5, please don't hate me for this, is just it's a little long. But
I thought it was the continuity with the Bilbo.
oh yes, that too. There's a little bit of continuity. When Bilbo first finds the ring in the Fellowship of the Ring during the flashbacks, he climbs over rocks, looks at this, oh, a ring. He hears Gollum, and then puts it in his pocket and then runs away. He has nothing on him, no sword, nothing. In this movie, though, he's carrying a sword with him. He looks even younger, by the way, and he just picks it up, looks at it, and walks toward Gollum, and Gollum's still busy killing a goblin. So, little change up there, but I'm not gonna, that's the only reason. Not the only reason for the missing half star. Yeah, so go watch it, it's awesome. Again, I look forward to the next 2 years for Hobbit, The Desecration of Smaug, and then 2014, The Hobbit, There and Back Again. Hope to see you in the next review for that a year from now, if I'm still alive.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Just like in The Lord of the Rings, the eagles come to the rescue. What's the problem I have with that? Well, let's see. Typically, eagles can fly about 75 miles per hour. And they can fly 1,100 miles. And they can fly at elevations of 10,000 feet. And that's not even counting the overgrown, ginormous ones like these ones. Those are just regular ones in real life that do that. So, why didn't the eagles, they've came to the rescue during The Hobbit, and they've came to the rescue during The Lord of the Rings. Why didn't they just take the hobbits in the first place so they could dump the ring into the lava? They're obviously friends with them. Why didn't they just make a deal? Hey, I'll hook you up with some food. I don't know. So that's what bugged me. Just don't understand. If anybody can explain it to me, go for it.